Hello guys, Vovo'S Adventures. We are back. Since a long time or few weeks, we are back with Brazil, and we will have a series on Brazil because now I am in Brazil. So today the main feature is shark eggs. What is inside of that shark capsule that contain shark eggs, and we will show you about that. Also, we will have the Bigfoot bird. What? Bigfoot bird. And then a fish, a bird that fishes in the ocean. What kind of bait this bird uses, you will see when we show the video about that. So let's go forward with our presentation today. We go to the beach. Again, this is Rio Grande do Sul, the beach of Rondinha. And then we have here in fact, this is called Atlantic Beach, or Balneário Atlântico, and then it's close to Rondinha. I have this pathway to go over the dunes to get into the beach. What we see in the beach? First one that maybe you are already familiar. The pernilongo, or black-winged stilt. We have this in North America, similar to that. The scientific name, forget about that, you don't need to know that. But just one day, if you want to study more, the name is Hemantopus melanurus. You probably know about some dinosaurs' names, like Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus is a scientific name for the dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus rex. They don't have a common name because who knows how they called this animal when it was alive on Earth. But for the current animals, we have the common name. In that case is black-winged stilt, or a stilt bird. We know in Brazil as pernilongo, that is long legs, and then the scientific name is Hemantopus melanurus, means a bird with long legs, Hemantopus, and melanurus means a black tail because it has a black cover, a black back. And now we have the American oyster catcher. This is common in south of Brazil and Central America, and even North America has in the Atlantic Ocean this bird. And so some of you might be familiar with that. This bird makes a sound like that. And then in Brazil, because of this, they call the bird piru-piru because it sound like piru-piru. And then his name, scientific name, is Hematopus palliatus. Hemoglobin means red, like hemoglobin is the red part of the blood. And topus means feet. So Hemantopus palliatus. Palliatus is because he has this black thing on the looks like a cloak or a mant. And then it's a beautiful bird. And then he is eating his favorite food, that is seashell. Not much oyster. I don't know, maybe we don't have much more oysters around for him to eat, but he survived on those and his small other mollusks. I don't know if you have this name in English, molluscos in Portuguese. Let's go to our next one. Next one is our quero-quero. This is, or tero-tero, is also common in all South America, and goes probably until Central America. The name is Vanellus chilensis because Vanellus is related to a Venus bird from Europe, and I'm gonna show you at the end this bird. But it's called in English a bibi, and goes. The Vanellus chilensis is common in Chile. By the way, I went to Chile one time, and I saw in a plantation hundreds of these birds. In Brazil, here we have 20, sometimes between 10 to 20, sometimes, but most of the time they are alone. There are 2 or 3 of them alone. But in Chile, I saw hundreds. I mean, they were everywhere. Maybe that's why the name is Vanellus chilensis. And this is one of my top pictures. I really like this picture. I got 3 of them as a family, and looks like they are posing for me. And the contrast with the white sand is very cool. So I'm gonna make a picture with that and frame it. So tero. And this is the bird that I mentioned on the right side from Europe. So this is the abib, and then they call Vanellus in the scientific name. And then that's why when the Europeans came to America, they saw this bird and they said, well, this is related to our Venus bird. So let's call Vanellus chilensis because it's from Chile, South America. Now we get to see a video. We'll see a video of the tero-tero, of the quero-quero. By the way, quero-quero is the bird that is the official bird from Uruguay, in south of Brazil, and also official bird for Rio Grande do Sul, the place that I am, the state of Brazil that I want, is also the official bird for that. There is even a song for that goes like quero, 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 gritou lá em cima. Well, I'm not gonna sing here, but just to tell you how famous this bird is. So let's see how this bird fishes in the ocean. Yeah, this bird is a fisher in the beach, not in the ocean, but take a look.
This is the developed behavior. Okay. This is a bird for the
I thought he stepped with both legs, but it's just one leg.
Sometimes one, sometimes the other.
Yeah, well, now it's with another one.
Can you get really well?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Alguma coisa quando ele faz assim,
I don't know what's going on, but he uses his feet to sense something, or
He does. Aquele lá não faz, ó. Tá vendo? É só esse aí, pai.
Now let's go for the birds that are on the sweet water. This is in a lake close to our house there. And then we have, it's kind of a reserve or a refuge for those birds. And then let's go for it. I'm going to concentrate on those in the yellow square there. Yeah, those are the great egret or egret. Is a big one. It goes by sometimes 1.5 meters. And then in Brazil it's called garça. Garça branca grande. Because there is a small one. Grande means big. So there is the great egret and the small egret. The name, I took this picture for a very big distance. That's why it's not very clear. But the scientific name is ardea. That means garça or heron. Egreta, that means brush. And alba, that means white. For you to have an idea, it has in the back, the feathers in the back looks like a brush. That's why they call, the name was given to be a brush, a white brush. Okay, let's go to another one. Those are the, we call marreca piadeira. But the name is different. In English is white-faced whistling duck. I'll tell you, when I was a kid, they almost exterminated these birds totally. Now it's forbidden to hunt these ones. The size is almost the size of a Canadian geese, a little smaller, and then but they have a completely different sound. These birds, when they fly, when they sing like a whistling. It's like a something like that. And then the name is Dendrosigna viduata. Dendro means tree, and signa means swan. In fact, in Brazil, we call swan cisne, that is called to signa. And viduata is widow, because of this mourning, this whistling. They think that this is whistling. The natives think that this whistling is a mourning sing. And then viduata or viúva is the same as widow in Portuguese or in Latin. So white-faced whistling duck is a very, very pretty duck that we have around here. I believe goes all in South America too. And then we have the bigfoot bird, Jaçanã. Jaçanã comes from, the name is Jacana jacana, the scientific name, and this comes from a word, from a language, in native South American language that's called Tupi. And that language, they used to call these birds Nahana, and ended up that the Europeans start calling Jaçanã. It's a beautiful bird. I could not take a perfect picture yet of this. He has eyes. His eyes are very dark, so we cannot see his eyes unless it's very contrasted with the sun. I'm still playing with this bird because they go away. They are very afraid of humans. And then it has a big foot. I believe you can see the foot here. Look at the size of the foot. And they always go on these floating plants in the areas that in the wetlands. They like wetlands where they found their food. And then with this kind of food, they don't sink. They can walk very easy on the top of these plants that are floating. Very scary sometimes. Can you believe this guy? You see at night a bird like that, a Bigfoot bird. And then we go for shark. This is the capsule, and inside of this capsule you have a shark egg. What is inside of a shark egg? We will see a video now, and then in this video we will try to open up a shark egg. This was my first time. I didn't know what was going to be inside, and maybe another time I will put this shark egg in a kind of tank and wait until the shark egg is mature enough to become a small shark fish. This time was not like that. But let's take a look at the video to see what is inside of the shark egg. We always heard that this is shark eggs. Shark eggs. So today we are going to show, or at least try to show, because this shark eggs has something inside, and I already saw something swimming inside, and I believe this is a shark larvae or whatever it is, or an embryo. And so I'm gonna cut, and I have here ocean water, salt water from the ocean. I'm gonna put this here, and if it is still alive, I'm gonna take back to the river, to the ocean, sorry. So now let's start the procedure to open up this shark eggs capsule. It looks like my knife is not that.
Uma tesoura ia ser melhor. Uma tesoura.
Let's see what we have here. Maybe we have to make another one, and not at all, to see if we can take the larva out. Okay. Inside of the shark egg, what's gonna happen there? There is something yellowish there. Let's see what's coming out of this. Maybe we are not gonna see anything that is alive that we can put in the ocean. I thought we could get the larvae and put in the ocean, but we only see the eggs here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the egg. Maybe we can do an omelette on that. Do you think so? Yeah, this shark egg does not have, it's just an egg. It will take a long time for this to Let's explore a little bit what is inside of this egg. I think there is a larvae here, no? Yeah, but this will not, yeah, there is a larvae here, but he will not survive outside of the egg. See, that's the larvae.
This is a shark.
This is a shark, see?
Shark baby.
A shark baby. Sorry, I thought I was going to find an embryo that was a little alive still, but this is not formed. If I left this in the ocean, the birds will eat it. So you see that it's still moving. It's still moving here. Huh? You can see it. The eyes are there. Can you see the eyes like here? Huh? The eyes, and then very cool, isn't it? Yeah. When I did that, I was surprised and I was a little shocked because I thought there was an animal there, but it was still in the embryo phase or stage. But my next one, I will wait until I will see a shark coming out of this egg one day. You be prepared for that. Okay, now let's move back to the birds, and this is gonna be our last slides to discuss to talk about why or how beautiful are the birds. For that, then I decided to bring a Bible verse. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." So God created, and then there is 3 points there because it talks about the fish, and then I skipped that part. God created every winged bird according to its kind, and God saw that it was good. Genesis 1:20 and 21. And God said that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the water in the seas and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening and there was morning, the 5th day. Genesis 1:22 to 23. So all these marvelous creatures could not come by chance. There is someone that would design that, as you don't expect that a beautiful picture painted by a famous artist will come by itself. It needs to have an intelligent design or an intelligent designer. And that intelligent designer is nothing else than God. This is what we believe as Christians. We believe that God created the earth and the heavens and the animals and even us human beings in 6 days. 6 days. And then on the 5th day, the birds were created, together with the fish. Today we talk about beautiful birds and the shark. And then both of them were created in the 5th day. Well, this is all for now. We thank you for your attention and see you in another episode of Vovo'S Adventures, Brazil series 2023. See you later. Bye-bye.